There we go.
Mike, you want to start it off?
Sure. I guess we were talking about how, I guess, the game plan, right? So, basically, we're going to talk today about the LUV token, of course, but of course, we actually have a nice little surprise. So, Curtis has got a hard wallet, and so I think you kind of wanted to do a little show and tell with that, right?
Yeah, I'm still learning on the fly. I really haven't messed with it since last time, so you'll see the ups and downs of trying to make it work.
So yeah, so maybe we're gonna fumble through that for a little bit, and maybe I'll be able to help you out with some tech support if you need it. And then once we get that set up, I'm gonna give that hard wallet some love. So I think that'll be a nice little fun change of pace for anybody who's already seen the original few videos we did on how to use the wallets. It might be a little more advanced, but for the most part, it's basically the same. You can get love to pretty much any wallets that support ERC20 tokens. So why not show people with their different technologies how to get love? So when it's live, everybody can know how to use their different tools for what we're gonna give to everybody. So yeah, why don't we go ahead and get your thing set up?
Okay, cool. And I got on a red shirt, so love is red. Appropriate. So this is my nano ledger here. If y'all remember from the first video I had technical difficulties of trying to figure out why I wouldn't sync with the my laptop, and so I figured that out. Went on YouTube. YouTube is a friend, and I found out that I had to push the two buttons on the top to turn I forgot what it was, but turn something on and off. And so when I did that, of course it worked, but that was after the broadcast. So that was that. So I'm gonna plug it in and see what we can do here. And I don't know if any of the other ambassadors are.
Kevin's coming, I think. Let's get him on. Can you invite him?
Let me see if I see him in the. Let me see. Kevin the trucker. I don't think he's.
He just sent me his email.
Okay.
So I don't know how to send out invitations, but I don't think I can do it because I'm not a host, I don't think. Let's see. Oh yeah, I am a host. Let's see if I can send him an invitation.
Yeah. How you folks doing tonight? Where you from? If you want to know where you're from, put it in the chat. See a few familiar faces or names. Glad you could make it tonight. You're gonna see us rise up or crash and burn, one of the two, but it should be entertaining.
We're gonna rise up, man. Burn.
I'm telling you. Okay, we got Len from Denver.
Hey Len, man, what's up?
Yeah, he be on.
Bro.
We got, I hope I'm saying this right, Sana from Port Arthur, Texas. That's cool. Rebecca, South Carolina and New York. Hey Rebecca, I'm in South Carolina right now. So I don't know if you're in South Carolina, born in South Carolina, moved to New York, or vice versa, but hey, glad to have you here. And I got my love color on. Mike gonna be sharing some love for us. So I dressed appropriate and stuff. Y'all keep on coming in. So I'm in the Zoom chat. This broadcast on Facebook, right?
Yeah, it's online.
So y'all send y'all love. We want to see some hearts, some likes. We need some motivation. I'm gonna see if I can sync up with the Facebook. Let's see. Close all this out. Close that out. Go on Facebook. What y'all think about the coins dipping? Okay, I see it right there. Let's see if I click on that. Mute that. Hey Kim, good afternoon. How you doing?
All right. So you want to go ahead and get it started?
Yeah.
I think Kevin's gonna be in a second. So
Okay.
that's what I was doing. I wasn't ignoring everybody. I was chatting to Kevin, get him in. So yeah, we can go ahead and get started. Let's see. So you do your thing, and Kevin's in the building.
I'm gonna plug it in. Let me see. Now I didn't rehearse or nothing, so.
Oh, you don't need to rehearse, man. You got this. What's up,
People
Kevin?
know I like to have things already planned out, this and that, so everything go right. But you know, it's life. Kevin, you on mute. You gotta unmute yourself, or you want me to unmute you?
And I'll tell you, like, you know, I used to work for Geek Squad, so you got some tech support over here. So you'll be good, dude. Just go ahead and get it running, and we'll play around with it.
That's cool. Good to see you, Kevin.
What's happening, big family?
Ain't nothing, Bo. Ain't nothing. You at home or you out of state?
Oh, I'm at the house. I didn't get hit the road till Monday.
Okay, that's cool. All right, so you got your
Sounds like I'm on a delay.
Yeah, you on a little. I see that you on a little bit of delay. So you what you want to do with your ledger? You wanted to watch, or you wanted to go ahead and be a newbie and try to set it up, or what, Kevin?
Oh, I don't hook mine up. What you talking, man? Now you know I don't be messing around.
Yeah. So I guess what I was telling Curtis is that you know, well, the plan was to get him to get set up and running, and we could show everybody how to get set up. And then once he gets set up, I was gonna show everybody how to get love tokens to their actual hard wallets. So what I was gonna do is I was gonna send some love to y'all's hard wallet if you want.
Oh, okay. I'm not. Let me go and join on my computer because I'm on my phone right now. Cause man, I done watched so many YouTube videos, and I done did my Ether wallet. I done hooked that up to my my Nano.
You already ahead, bro. You patted you all the way ahead of the game, bro.
I'm telling you.
Dude, I was trying to get a hold of you, Mike, so I could do the what's that? The MetaFox?
MetaMask. Yeah, I mean, so yeah, what you would do is you don't need MetaMask.
Yeah, the MetaMask. Yeah, see, they got my phone now. Let me hook this up in my on my computer.
All right, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, so what you got going on, Curtis? You figuring out how to get started?
Yeah, I plugged it up.
So why don't you share your screen while you do it so people can see you set it up?
Yeah, I got the got to remember where the wallet at.
Now you know y'all recording this already, right? So if they do the replay, is this also gonna be on there, or will this be edited out?
Oh yeah, no. Actually, you know what? I don't know if it's gonna show like your private keys or nothing, and you don't want to do that. So you might want to kind of like have it off screen, and then when you know your stuff's good, put it on screen, because like you don't want your private key, because this is not a play wallet. Like this is your real wallet, and you don't want anybody to know your private keys on your real wallet. So
unless you want to be real generous.
well, that's why I'm saying. So you should probably be this. I have always pretty much have security in mind, especially when it comes to cryptocurrency, because it's kind of the point, you know. But just in general, I think a lot about security, kind of to the point where people get annoyed with me. But in this case, I think it's a very concern. But so yeah, I think you should kind of keep an eye on. And Kevin, you want to chime in on this? Through the process of setting it up, did it show like private keys or anything like that?
No, I'm not. No.
Okay, well,
Not my private keys.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I just didn't know.
See, I already hooked that up. So
yeah, well, I mean, that's why I was asking, because you went through the process. I've never gone through this process, so I don't know if it's like, I don't know how it works at all. Like, I'm going blind. I'm just watching what Curtis does and like, okay, that's cool. I've never seen this happen before, so I don't know. And that's why I just don't want him to show any any sensitive information on the internet.
No.
Yeah.
No, it won't come up because your 24 password for the Nano S only comes up on the Nano.
Okay.
Not cool. On the screen.
That's cool. So that's something I didn't know. Anyway, yeah, so everybody out there, basically the reason I'm talking about that is like, if you know anything about me, I kind of talk a lot about computer security and like security of your data. The biggest vulnerability to any crypto is basically somebody finding your private key or some way to replicate your wallet, because that's the only way that they can get your wallet or get access to your currency. So I keep reiterating that every time I get on here and talk about anything about wallets, is like the security of it and how to make sure that you don't get like phished. You know, you take good care of your data, because it's literally money. Like, you wouldn't give somebody the password to your bank account, right? So it's the same thing. And so anyway, that's why I'm making sure that everything's good on Curtis' side, because he's setting up a ledger, but it's an actual wallet. So like all the wallets I play with, I don't really care if you see like the information, because I'm not keeping that wallet. That's just a test wallet. But this is a wallet he's going to actually use. And so I don't want him to jeopardize that wallet, because the whole purpose of a hardware wallet is it's the most secure way to store your cryptocurrency. So it's kind of defeating the purpose if he has a super secure device and he's showing off the password to it, right? So I just want everyone to keep that in mind when they get their actual technology, is that they're thinking with security in mind, because like I said, that's the whole point. You're sending data to be decrypted at another point, which is kind of like a secret message, you know, and so the only two people that know that secret message are the sender and the receiver. And, you know, so basically that's the only way that these transactions get validated, right? So, so basically by having your private keys out there, you can pretty much, that is the wallet. That and the address, if I have the key pair of your wallet, I have access to all your funds. So just keep that in mind. I don't want to scare anybody, but like it's pretty simple to avoid. So just don't do stuff like put your private keys on the internet. All right. So with that said, let's go ahead and get started, Curtis.
Yeah, I'm trying to sync it right now. Okay, let me see. New firmware available. Okay, that's the thing they were talking about. Well, let me see if I could screen share. Hold on. Screen share. All right. So the other day, I read a post about new firmware available, and I haven't used it since then. It says new firmware is available for your device.
Oh, sweet. Okay, so timeout. Before you go, okay, so yeah, that's cool. You can upgrade the firmware, which is, and you should definitely do that. But basically, is this what happens? Is this plug and play? Like you plug in your flash drive and that pops up? Or is there special software on your computer to run this?
Yeah, when I plugged it in and I went to, let me see, to Ledger Manager, when you, in order to use the hard wallet, you got to download Ledger Manager from the Chrome app and the Bitcoin, what is it? Let me see, Chrome apps. And
yes, Marcellus, the update is from the manufacturer.
Right. So those two right here, you have to download. And I was trying to sync the Ledger Wallet Bitcoin.
Yeah, so I guess just to kind of make a step process, that's why I'm asking, so you can show from start to end what you did. So you had to go to like a website for that, or is that like you just go to Ledger Wallet, ledgermanager.com, or where'd you go?
You got to well, some browsers I don't think support it, so I had to download Chrome web browser. And they have the Chrome apps right there. And so you have to download each of them individually from Kevin, if you know the what is it, the Ledger Nano Ledger website, go through there or what?
I'll tell you what, guys, since you for most people that are just getting the Ledger, there are a few steps that you bypassed. Now, I purchased two, but I only set up one. So I'm about to unwrap this other one so we can actually start from the beginning. One second, y'all.
We get an unboxing like we're real YouTube people now.
I'm telling you.
Like legit. We're getting all the trophies.
All right, guys. This is the Nano S, and this is the box that's coming. Now, you know, at first I thought it was huge, but it's not that big. Okay, so let's open it up. If I can open it.
You know, you got a Crocodile Dundee knife somewhere in there.
Right.
Oh, no, we got this. So this is how it comes, guys. And that's what it looks like. Coming fresh out the box. And this is actually the Nano S. I don't know if you can see it.
It's basically an encrypted flash drive, basically, right?
That's basically what it is. And the only thing it has on there is two buttons that you use. Now, I guess I'm going to have to screen share and go to Nano because you're going to have to actually go to the website to hook it up. So now this is where I might have problems, guys, because I'm on satellite internet, and if I open up another tab, my signal might start getting shaky.
Oh.
Then my son is on the other room playing his Minecraft.
Oh, man.
All right,
you live in the country, man?
Yeah, right outside the city limits. I'm about 3 miles away from where you could get, high-speed internet.
Yeah, that's why I'm, don't that suck? But hey, it's probably pretty, though.
Yeah. Yeah, they got a lot of room to run around over here, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
That's cool. What is the Nano Ledger website?
Yeah, that is all in the box. Okay, well, yeah, let's start from the beginning. Let me pull you guys back up so I can see. Okay, this is the little pamphlet that comes inside, and when you open it up, that's where you have your cards to where you want to write down your 24-word password, which is actually your key, your private key. I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah.
And please make sure you write down all 24 words. And as you're going through the Nano and it's giving it to you, there's actually numbers of 24 spaces with the number 1, then a line, number 2, then a line, all the way to 24. And you want to write them down in that order as it's coming on the Nano. Because when you're almost finished, it's going to verify that you wrote down all the words, and it's going to ask you for specific words pertaining to what number, and you're going to have to enter them in. And that way it knows that you actually written them down, and you written them down correctly. And that's extremely important. If you lose this and something happens to your Nano, you will not be able to get into your Nano, and you will lose all of your money. Do you understand what I'm telling you? This is extremely important. Write down all 24 words in order and put it somewhere. Laminate it, hide it, print it off, make copies. Don't do under the mattress. No, everybody looking under the mattress. Hey, take the deposit box on top of the ceiling fan, in the attic, you know what I'm saying? Somewhere where nobody gonna see it. All right. It's very important that you write all 24 words down. All right, now. All right.
And you probably don't want, you won't
want to on one of the cards is to configure my device.
Right.
Hey, losing you, man.
And it says get started at start.ledgerwallet.com. So that's what we're gonna do.
So start.ledgerwallet.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. So you want to share your screen, Curtis, or somebody's gonna go through this process?
I could share it, and maybe Kevin can talk it through.
Or I can. I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't have a ledger, but I'll share my screen and do it. I don't know.
Yeah, it's probably better for you because you be able to download and show them.
Yep. All right, let's do it. So, all right. Let's see. What was it? Start.ledger.com.
Yeah.
Nope.
Start.ledgerwallet.com.
.ledgerwallet.com.
Yeah. And I'm gonna share my screen because I'm gonna actually go through this process and hooking this one up. Only thing I'm just not gonna be showing y'all my 24-word security key.
So does that get generated from the website? Or it
gets generated from the actual Nano S itself.
Okay. So it's a RSA, basically a RSA token. So like you just say something over here and then it spits you back a code to your Nano, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Right, if I'm correct. But anyway, yeah, I guess you can do that. Go ahead, Alice. You can share your screen. I just kind of figured since you might have been having internet.
Yeah, we're about to see. Yeah, we're about to see if it works.
Well, okay, go ahead and give it a try, and then if it don't work, then I'll do it on mine. So go ahead.
Can you guys see it?
Yeah.
All right, excellent. All right, now here we go. All right. And as you see on the screen, it's really basic. As it's saying, you have your cable in the box, you have your Nano S, and then you have two devices. One to either put around your neck or a keychain. And since me being a truck driver, it's going on neither one of those. So the first step, it actually talks you through it, and it's real simple if you just follow the steps. Connecting Nano S, plugging your Nano S into the USB cable on your computer. So let's go ahead and do that. And as soon as you plug it in, is as soon as it's gonna start. And you actually know that no one has tampered with it once you, if it goes in. There we go. All right, it is coming on. The first thing it says is welcome. Press both buttons to begin.
Hey Kevin, your screen is.
Yeah, I think you're lagging, man.
Yeah, on your laptop.
No, it's the PC. Yeah, that's like, yeah. Okay, now it's telling me to press both buttons to confirm continue on an open application. To begin configuration, press both buttons. Configure as new device. There's an X mark to my left and a check mark to my right. So of course, we're gonna hit the check mark. This is the first time I'm actually using this particular one. And now the first thing it's asking you to do after that is to choose a pin. And it's gonna be up to an 8-number pin that you have to use.
So basically, this is all in the instructions on this page, right?
The instruction on the page, but actually you're going to go through everything it tells you on the 9OS.
Right.
Hopefully, I don't know if you guys can see right to light.
Oh, nice. So it tells you everything from here. So all you're using is, all you're doing is basically plug into the computer, interfacing with the computer, and then just doing whatever you're supposed to do from there. From the actual device.
And it's real basic.
All right, sweet. Yeah. So sorry to cut you off, bro.
Now, you're good. Once you get from here, I really don't want to enter in a PIN code because I'm not sure if I'm going to use this or not or give this to somebody. But once you come from here, after you're done on the app right there, on the app, on the page right here, when you're done, you'll hit apps. Once you hit apps, it's going to take you to the part where Curtis was just talking about. Where you load the different wallets from Bitcoin or Ledger Manager or the Ledger Authenticator. Once you tap on these, that's when you'll go ahead and be able to download the actual software onto your actual 9OS to compare the two. So you can actually use it and start downloading your coins onto your actual device.
Cool. All right, so you download Ledger Manager. That's the management app, right? And then that's what Curtis was talking about.
Yeah.
Okay. So you basically go through that process, download the Ledger Manager app, and the Ledger wallet is like a pre-set up Bitcoin wallet, I'm guessing? Or so they have like some pre-set up wallet apps, right?
Yeah, the only two I downloaded was the Ledger Wallet Bitcoin and altcoin, and the Ledger Manager. That's where you can add Bitcoin.
Now, your wallet, the wallet one's on this side to the left. And in order for you to open it onto your Nano S, you're gonna have to download these wallets.
Okay. Cool. So basically, that's the step that Curtis got to that you were working on, right? Yeah. So
you want to take it over from there, Curtis?
Yeah, I can show you what I've got. Let me see. The thing is, if it was sync, because I'm having that issue. Okay, let me see. Ledger Wallet. Okay.
So Jacqueline said, "What about Authenticator?" I'm gonna go find out what it does, and hopefully I'll have an answer for that for you pretty quick, unless one of y'all has used the Authenticator app. I don't want to make a educated guess on what it does without actually going and find out, because it's probably gonna be wrong. So let me go.
You talking about the Google Authenticator?
No, the Google Authenticator is like one thing, but the authenticator that was tied to the Ledger apps, that is probably something different. It might be a 2FE, a two-factor authentication, but that's what Google Authenticator is. It's a two-factor authentication app, which basically is like it sends you a key, you type it in so that you can basically validate your own transaction. But I think this might be different. So let me go look that up and see what it is real quick.
Okay. Yeah, so from here I had downloaded both the Ledger Manager and Ledger Wallet Bitcoin and Altcoin. So if you click on that, you have this page here, and you say get the app, download Bitcoin app. Now keep in mind this is on the Chrome browser. I tried it on my the Explorer, and it didn't work correctly, but it might work for you. But a lot of people recommend Chrome.
Yeah, I just in general recommend Chrome. I don't really like using Explorer. I have had pretty bad experience.
This is for Chrome. These are Chrome extensions, not Explorer extensions. These are Google Chrome extensions.
Yeah. So I don't really like Edge or whatever they call it nowadays. This,
Microsoft Edge.
Yeah, I never liked any Microsoft browser. So Chrome or Firefox and I usually use Chrome. But yeah, like Kevin was saying, these things basically are Chrome apps, so you got to use Chrome.
Right. Okay, so from here, you got the Chrome application, you got the Android application or iOS application. So I'm gonna use the Chrome application, and I will click on install, and you'll come upon this page right here, and I already installed it, so it's telling me to launch. But if you didn't install it yet, it'll say install. So this is what it'll look like, and you'll launch the app. It's saying it's already yeah, let me see. Mine's saying it's already running, so I got to close out. Let me see.
So I guess I'll answer that question about the authenticator, Jacqueline. So Authenticator is a two-factor authentication app. So what it's saying is that basically you can use your Ledger Wallet companion app with your Nano Unplugged or Nano / Unplugged. I don't know if it's saying have your Nano Unplugged or there's an unplugged thing, but I'm pretty sure that means anyway. But to get a second factor user experience. So when sending transactions with your Nano, your smartphone will be pushed a visual verification. And you'll have the opportunity to verify the amount payment address, and the transaction will be sent to the network upon confirmation. So it's basically like the two-factor authentication like I was talking about with, the different stuff. Like if you're trying to get into Binance or Bittrex, they have two-factor authentication where in order to log in, they'll ping your cell phone and you just type in the code that they text you or, something like that. So I like that a lot. I think that's one of the most effective means of authentication. Basically, you can verify it. So, yeah, there's that.
Right.
Jackie raised her hand.
Along with that, the two-way authentication, on your Nano S, when you send or receive something, it also is going to ask you to verify the address on the Nano itself, and you will have to accept it in order for it to go through. Even though you do it on the computer, on your phone or whatever, it's always going to go back to your Nano, and you're going to have to accept the transaction on the Nano. So unless the Nano is hooked up, the transaction will not go through unless somebody's trying to send you something.
Okay, cool. So you can't do it unplugged.
Nothing leaves the Nano unless you okay it from the Nano itself.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it seems like what that's saying is
even
that
if you have the authentication. Yeah.
You tried that already, Kevin?
I've sent some to the Nano, and I had to accept it on the Nano for it to go through.
I mean,
yeah. I sent it to and from.
Huh. Okay, so then, well, also that app has like 2.2 stars. I want that to be noted. But and so maybe it doesn't really do what it's supposed to do. But basically, it's saying that like you can use the app to like do QR code transactions. You can scan somebody's wallet and like send them money or whatever, and then it'll interact with your ledger, and then you supposedly can confirm it from the app. So whether or not that actually does what it says it does, I don't know, but that's what it says it does.
Cool. So I'm gonna try to install. I'm gonna go to the let me see, the ledger app. I'm gonna try to install the firmware because it won't let me sync to the wallet. Maybe I gotta do that first.
Yeah, why don't you do that? And I'm gonna take Jacqueline's question. I think she had her hand raised. So yeah, that might take a minute. So why don't you go ahead and do that real quick?
All right. Let's see.
Hey, hi Jacqueline.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. My question was just about the authenticator. I didn't realize that I had pressed the chat button.
Oh.
But you answered it. I thought it was for the 2FA, but I wanted to be sure.
Supposedly that's what it says it does. It's supposed to give, it literally said to get better second factor authentication user experience. So that's 2FA. So yeah, that's what it's for apparently. But I haven't used the app, so I don't know. But I mean, there might even be better ways to do that than use this app. We'll see.
Okay.
Yeah, but apparently it's a 2FA thing. So.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
No problem.
Okay, it's telling me install, so I'm gonna hit install.
Yeah. So that's good that you're updating the firmware.
Yeah. Process.
OS.
Insufficient it. Remain in space, please. Uninstall some application. Hey, what? That's why I need Google Geek support.
All right. So go to. This is just your device, right?
Yeah.
Click continue. Let's see what happens. It's probably gonna like hate you. All right. All right. This is not cool. Can you go to? Because it's saying it doesn't have space. I don't know if this thing is like a flash drive kind of deal or what. So maybe you can go. You know how you can see a flash drive if you go to like the Windows Explorer or whatever, and you can see like
walk me through that.
Flash drive on the side.
You have to walk me through that. Where I go?
Just like your folder thing at the bottom. The little, yeah. So, well, you know how like, oh yeah, I probably put it up there. Like, let's see. I guess where will we go? Go to this PC or something like that. Type in PC. Oh, yeah, click that. All right, never mind. So it's not showing. It's not like a flash drive. I thought it'd be like an extra drive, but it's not. So there's that. I don't know why that thing says your memory's full. Try it again and see what happens.
Yeah, let's see. Install.
Oh, Len's already ready. Len said he's already got his plugged in with my Ether wallet. So he's ready to get some love. Nice. All right, Len, I got you, bro. Yeah, so
Install OS updater.
yeah, people are still able to send and receive love outside of the webinars. It's still up and running. I can give you the contract number, and I can add you if you want. If you haven't already been set up, Michelle. I don't remember if I got you set up, but what I will say is that yeah. So yeah, I can totally do that, and y'all can just keep playing around with love. I haven't checked it in a while. To see how much people are sending. So to be honest, I haven't checked it in like a week. So let me go do that. And yeah. All right, let's see. And I'll post up the contract address in a second as soon as I go copy it real quick. Cool. Yeah. So if you just sit tight, we're basically going to go through all that, Michelle, to advise you on how to get it set up. So, but I'm going to go, that just reminded me to, get everything ready and set up to just roll out with that. So let me do that. And I'm helping. Oh, you got the firmware thing working, huh, Curtis?
I just reset my device.
Ah.
So I'm saying, I got to write down.
I'm sorry, fam. I'm sorry, as I see, my service cut off, so I had to get back onto the phone.
Oh, no, that's fine, man.
I got to write down these words. I'll be right back. Let's see.
Yes. This is my little help over here. It's taking up all some of the internet.
So I don't know. You said the firmware. What you said about the firmware?
Well, it looks like you got past it. It's not asking you about it no more. Oh wait, you're not even connected, huh?
No, I got to reset it. I reset everything. The good thing I didn't have nothing but like $1 or something on it. I ain't worried about that.
Oh, I don't think it reset your actual wallets though.
Oh, okay.
Like I'm pretty sure you still got the same accounts.
Cool.
Yeah, you good, bro.
When you're writing down these words.
Asked about the treasure. We're not using a treasure on here. We're using the Ledger S, right? The Nano. Ledger Nano.
Ledger Nano S.
Yeah.
When you're writing your words down, I think it's 24 words. Make sure you spell it right and put the right number beside it. And then what they're going to do is on the device, they're going to tell you a number or the word, the number, and they're going to see if it matches up with the word, or it was just 3 words, But I read that the update is you got to do all of them. So I think it's like what 24 words. I guess they added extra security.
Okay.
Which is good, but you know, sometimes it can be aggravating.
Well, I mean, that's the thing is like, you know, people really are kind of willing to give up some security for convenience, and I understand that it gets annoying, yeah, but it's only annoying until until you know you save yourself from like fraud or something like that. So you know, in a world where you know there's people who really just go around scouring the internet for people's data and stuff, like you gotta be careful.
You're right. Because the hackers and stuff, they're getting smart.
Yeah, or they've been smart. They're always ahead of the actual developers because, you know, the thing about it is, you know, you have to know a lot about how computers work and how code works in order to be a hacker. Like, well, and then there's easy ways like social hacking. Like I can just trick you into giving me your password, but and believe it or not, that's more than regular dudes like sitting there behind a keyboard like that's mostly people tricking you into giving them data that, you know, is the stuff they need. So but yeah, so it's important to take care of all your like more important like this the that is the weak point in your security is those words and your passwords and you know the stuff that you use to encrypt things. That's your weakest point because that's in your brain on a piece of paper somewhere, but you have to make sure that that's safe because that's the only way that anybody can get your stuff.
Yeah, you read about the Binance thing that happened.
Yeah.
It was
I was saying, like people. I saw a meme. It was like a kid standing next to like a house on fire, and he was like, "When you got a hardware wallet, it's like when Binance gets hacked, and you have a hardware wallet, and the kid's just like,
oh yeah, I seen that.
Yeah.
Yes. Somebody was asking that question. The recommendation for security software: get yourself a wallet. Get yourself a cold storage wallet. Or if not, at least get them on a paper wallet. But you want to get them off the exchange. Now, for a long time, I never had one. You know, I just really recently received mine, I believe it was last week. But after seeing everything that's going on in all these exchanges, I've started taking them off the exchanges and putting them in my wallet.
Yeah, that's important. I think that's the safest place for any like long-term storage crypto. The only way you wouldn't have your crypto off of like exchanges is if you're not trying to make trades. Like obviously you want to have like some amount of Bitcoin on exchanges so you can buy your alts and stuff like that. But yeah, that's the safest place to put it, you know, but I will also answer, you know, security is still very important. It's the most important. And I know Len's here. He's probably cringing. Like I know Len's probably thinking about it as well. And we've had actual talks about this. But I'm gonna say that you know security is definitely important for like you know just in general because so you should have something like I use Avast. I'm pretty cool with Avast. I don't like Norton. It's too heavy. But you want like some sort of security software, and more importantly, you want to have some sort of VPN as well, and that's a whole nother discussion. That you know that's a discussion for another day. But you know, and maybe we'll bring Len on and he could talk. But it's a whole discussion for another day. But yeah, you definitely want to have security in mind because just in general, like. People can phish you and people can send you malware and you know your data is always easy to just grab and then you don't want to get ransomware. You don't want those problems. So buy you an antivirus like like I said I pay for Avast and I mean it's okay. It kind of annoys me sometimes but it's okay. And and use a VPN. That's the end of that.
So it's saying that something is outdated. The device MCU must be updated using the Ledger Manager app. Press and hold 5 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see.
Yeah, Mike, I went ahead, I got a large family, 7 kids, me and the lady. So I went ahead and got the package deal for the Norton for 10 devices along with the VPN package.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I mean, Norton does stuff, but it's like, to me, Norton is like super heavyweight. Like it slows down everything, and I'm a performance guy, so it bothers me a lot. Like it's like, I do a lot of high performance stuff with computers. So if I'm losing percentages of my performance, it definitely is not cool with me. So I don't like it.
Yeah, I got you.
And it's not lightweight enough for me. And then it kind of doesn't give you control. I'm also not really a Windows guy per se anymore. So there's that. But when I do use Windows, I use Avast, and that it's cheaper than Norton, I think, and it's got pretty high ratings on all the benchmarks that I looked at. So I just went with that, and it's probably like half the price of Norton. But you say you got a family pack, so you might have got a pretty good deal too.
So. Yeah. The thing is, like I said, I got the family pack, and I got kids playing all types of games, just like the one in there right now playing his Minecraft. So I'm not sure who they playing with and what them other people on the other line know how to do. So yeah, I need to be extra careful.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to figure out what's the MCU firmware is outdated. That's the firmware that I was trying to get into.
Mm-hmm.
It's a device MCU must be updated using the Ledger Manager app. Press and hold 5 seconds. Okay. Let me see. Go back in here. Launch app. Okay. Let me unplug this and plug it back up. To reset your hard wallet, unplug it, plug it back up, and start over. Okay. Now I got the same thing. The device MCU must be updated using. All right, I'm gonna hold it 5 seconds.
Is that on your end, like on the actual devices saying that?
Yeah. On my
Why don't you close that app, and then like you got on up? Why don't you close that?
Okay. Let's see. I don't think I got nothing else on there. No, I don't. Okay. Let me unplug. Let me reset. Unplug my USB. Plug it back in. Usually it'll start from the beginning, but it keeps showing that firmware outdated.
Oh man.
And I was just trying to install it, and it was going through the steps. This is the time I'll be looking on YouTube.
Yeah, I was just about to go and Google it. So what's going on? So basically,
while they're doing that, I'm hoping everybody has strong hands right now.
What you saying?
I said, while you two were doing that, I was talking to the audience. I hope everybody has strong hands right now with the market looking the way it is.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I know, right? Like I'm not even really looking super hard unless I'm trying to buy in at a dip. So I'm just chilling.
Well, there's a whole lot of buys going on right now.
Yeah. I mean, look, this is the thing. if you really think that this is like, you know, if you really believe in what the technology is gonna do, you know, I'm looking for a good price, you know. So like I've been crazy with the whole buying Bitcoin thing for a little bit. With when it dropped to like 6K, I was like, yeah. So I mean, yeah, I ain't really tripping. Like if you're we did like so yeah, and then we saw I would talk to this guy Yusuf the other day. We had a chat with him, and he's like a day trader, so I know he's having a field day, like with the fluctuations, you know.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think you would have had fun watching that.
I tell you what,
in that chat, because he was doing some chart surgery and he was doing some serious chart work. It was pretty fun.
Yeah, I watched that video. I was like, wow.
Yeah, I watched it.
MC. Okay. I'm going to have to Google this because I don't know what it's talking
And
about.
over the last 2 days, it was the first time since I put new money actually out of my account on the exchange to buy coins.
Yeah, right.
Cool.
Yeah, right. It's been a while. Huh. All right.
Okay, it says.
Yeah, sometimes I feel sad to say I like when everybody's scared.
Well, yeah, because you're supposed to do the opposite. Like that's the only way you're really gonna make money. Like, you got to do the opposite. It's like, you know, I have a lot of friends that I got to talk off that ledge, man. I'm like, dude, you could follow the market if you want, be a sheepdog, but it ain't gonna get you nowhere. All it's gonna do is make me money. Like you can't follow that chart, man. You gotta do the opposite of what the chart's doing. Like if it's dipping, you waiting for that bottom to buy. If it's rising, you waiting for the top to sell, because like a lot of people, like especially with the whole way Bitcoin went from like last year to now, like people were buying up Bitcoin like crazy when it was like super inflated, and then when it went down, they were like, dude, like I lost like 20%. I'm about to sell it. You know, like 20, like that's not, you know, like that's why would you do that? Why would you sell it like 20% less than what you spent? Like you should just, if you really
give me a good deal, stop it.
Yeah, if you really thought it was a good investment at the time when you did it in the first place, you know, and you know what I'm saying? Like I think that should be taken into account. It's just like, are you making sound investments in the first place, or are you following a trend? Because if you following a trend, you gonna get bit. You know?
Yeah. There's one thing I tell all the time. I tell the people in our group, and I'm real serious. I can't stress this enough. When you buy and you sell low, I'm sad because you're losing money, and at that same time, I'm happy because more than likely I'm the one buying it from you. So anytime you want to give free money away, I am always here. I promise.
You can just send me 20% of your ether. Just send it straight to my, if you want it.
Hey.
Yeah, that'll be fun. But at least you
I'm keeping it real,
right?
I'm keeping it real. Hey, I'm keeping it real. You know, we all know that. We all know that person who, in the beginning of the month, selling some of their EBT card. If you want to give me and charge me 50 cents on a dollar, I'm here.
Yeah.
All right, so I got somewhere. I went to Google. I looked it up, and so what I had to do was unplug the USB from the laptop, hold down the left button, plug it back in, and then I open up the wallet, and now it's updating.
Mm-hmm.
So anybody having problems when it's saying the updating firmware, what you got to do is unplug your ledger from the computer, hold down the left button while you're still holding it down, plug it back in, and then it'll reboot.
Nice.
So
All
now
right.
it's asking me enter the PIN code, and I will say it silently in my head. Put that in. I'm in settings, updating store. Okay, bam.
Nice.
Now this is the different coins that's on here and stuff.
Another thing I want to tell everybody while you're doing that, Curtis, is for all the coins that you guys don't see on there, as long as you have the Ethereum wallet hooked up and you hook it up with the My Ether wallet, you'll be able to download all of your ERC20 tokens onto your Nano S.
Yeah, so that's where we're getting at with this love token thing. Once we get, so why don't you go ahead and set up your My Ether wallet, and or set up your is there an Ethereum address on here or something?
Let me see. Right there.
Yeah, the Ethereum address should be on there.
Okay, I got to download it. Now on my Nano Ledger, said allow ledger manager. So we got an X or a check mark. I'm gonna hit the check mark, so I hit the right button on the top.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see, processing. Okay, now it's popping up on my Nano Ledger. It got the symbol with the Ethereum.
Yeah, now you want to open that up.
All right. Use wallet.
And then you want to go down to the.
Say it again, Kevin.
Then you want to hit the, I think it's the right button to go down.
Mm-hmm. Got settings.
And what would.
When I do that, it goes to settings.
And you do one more. What does it say?
About.
Okay.
Okay, you want to open up the settings.
Okay. Contract data, browse support.
Browser support.
Yes, hit yes.
Yes.
Okay. Heard a sound, that's about it.
So I'm gonna answer some of these questions. Keith said, how can you tell what altcoins or tokens are in ERC20 format? So the way you'll tell is when you have to store them on a hardware wallet, or you want to take them off an exchange or something like that, you will have to put it, you'll need an ERC20 compliant wallet, and it will tell you that. Like you'd have to Google, like let's say, I think that the storage token is ERC20 compliant. I don't remember, but if you want to store that somewhere, you basically you just Google that token and say hardware wallet, and then or my Ether wallet or something, and it'll tell you basically if you need to do it. But pretty much Yeah, pretty much you just have to Google.
There's another way, Mike. Since I'm on my phone, I can't do it. But if you screen share and go to CoinMarketCap and pull that up, and I'll show everybody how to do that for coins or tokens.
I'll share my screen. That's cool. Yeah, I didn't think about that. All right, let's see, CoinMarketCap.
Let me see.
And then what?
Okay, now CoinMarketCap, I want you to go and where it said, tap on tokens.
So all of these are ERC20 tokens?
Well, right there, it'll show you right next to it, the platform. It is on.
Yeah. Okay, I get what I see it now. Yeah. So you want to you can go to basically, like he said, go to CoinMarketCap and you can look through here and see which ones are ERC20. So ERC20 just basically means Ethereum. So there's that. Yeah, cool. Thanks, Kevin. I didn't know that. I never even thought to do that. It's a cool idea. So let's see. Sorry about that. You can I'm distracted. You Curtis, did you get your thing running?
I'm trying to connect to the wallet. Let me see.
Okay. Well, yeah. So while you're doing that, I'll just keep talking and answering questions. I guess I can kill my screen share.
I don't know if I got to go. Okay, so I can't connect to my Ledger wallet. Let me see. Before, all I had to do was go to the browser support, click yes or no, and it would pop up. But of course, things don't work twice.
You want to let Kevin take over since he's the guru and let him do his?
Yeah, that probably.
Yeah, I would, but like I said, I'm on my phone because my computer's acting up when I jump on there.
So, yeah.
But Curtis, if you're trying to use my Ether wallet, it'll be easier if you open up your Ether wallet on the Nano, then go to myetherwallet.com, and then you go to send the send button up there and tap on it, and then when it comes down, it's going to give you a list of which wallets you want to open, and when you tap on the Ethereum, the Nano S wallet, the Ledger, it should automatically tie in with each other.
Yeah, so that's basically what we're trying to get to is like, are you set up to the point where you could do that, Curtis? Because I can guide you through that. That's not hard. I just didn't know if you were set up.
I don't think I'm set up, so.
That's what I was trying to get to, because I know what you're talking about, Kevin. Like, basically, you can just say view wallet info, and you got Ledger, Trezor, different ways to do it. So you can just do this and then connect to, which is probably going to freak out because I don't have one set up. But, yeah, and then it would just go through, I'm presuming. So, yeah. So once we get
it would go straight. It would go straight through your Nano S.
Yeah. So man, I need to get one of these things because now y'all are making me want to play too.
Hey, my computer's acting up, so I might get cut off.
Oh.
Yes, glitching right now. Hold on.
See, yeah, it errored out because I don't have a Ledger hooked up. So I mean, I figured that was gonna happen, but Hey, Len, actually, I think if Len wants to get on, I think he said he's set up. I could run Len through it. Let me see. He's probably gonna say no. Let's see. I pick on Len a lot, but he's cool.
Len's family, come on, Len, you're on here. Jump on board.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll answer some of these questions though. So Chris says, should he get it from the manufacturer? Absolutely, you should get oh he said no, but he's about to chow down, so he said hold on. But anyway, you should absolutely get it from the manufacturer. I've heard a bunch of things about people saying that the third-party people can possibly store your private keys, and you don't want those problems. Basically, it's a security issue. So definitely get it from the manufacturer. So there's also another question to see. What about altcoins that are not listed for the ledger that were purchased using Bitcoin as currency? I'm not sure. I think you probably only should use the ones that are supported. If they're using Bitcoin as currency, doesn't really tell you what kind of system they use. It's just a means of exchange. But basically, you would you'd have to do a little research to figure out what kind of token you have. The little thing that Kevin just talked about with the coin market cap seems like a pretty good way to look at tokens. And yeah, but these coins, if it's not a token, because token implies it's on a different platform. But if it's not a token, you probably have to have a special wallet for it, not a ERC20 or other wallet like anything built on Neo as NEP5 token, things like that. But I guess what I'm saying is that if it's not listed and it's not a ERC20 token, it probably isn't supported, and I probably wouldn't try to put it on there. Just because the nature of the game is, if you send your token to a wallet that doesn't exist, you're kind of screwed out of your money. So just be careful. Len said he wants to get on. Can you raise your hand for me, Len? And I'll put you on. I don't mind you eating. We all gotta eat. Oh yeah. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, I have the new contract number. I just kind of got distracted. Let me send that out real quick. Sorry about that. Boom. So let me just do it like this, like I've been doing. Here you go, Doyle. I'm sorry I got distracted. So there you go. There's the contract address. And yeah, so let's see. Okay, Len raised his hand, I think. Yeah. So promote to panelist. All right. What's up, Len?
What's up, family?
Hey, man. So yeah, it looks like they're having some technical difficulties. So maybe come save the day, man.
All right, let me shoot. I put my glasses on. Oh, let me jump back into my Nano.
Yeah. So I'm gonna answer the rest of these questions real quick.
Okay.
So basically, The Ledger Nano doesn't store a lot of coins. Yeah, I think what it was like 6 or something. They might have added more support. I don't know, but yeah, it looks like Kevin's got 2. So I don't know. What was the limit? Do y'all know? Like I think it was like 6, right? That was my only gripe. Was like you can only store 6 coins or something like that.
I think that with the firmware update, they added more. I think they added 10 more.
So is it just that they support only 6 different kinds of tokens, or is the capacity of
Yes.
to pick 6?
A capacity of 6 at one time.
Okay, but is that
as far as coins go? Now, as far as the tokens go, you can add as many to it as long as you send them into the Ethereum wallet on the Nano.
So yeah, you get a bunch for one with the MyEther wallet. But as far as like just because what I kind of count Ethereum and all its tokens kind of as one thing, just from a space wallet standpoint. But is it that because I saw a long list of different coins that they have on there. So I guess what I'm saying is like, can you only pick 6 of those bunch of them, or is it like, I don't know.
Yeah, because I tried to add some more to my actual Nano from that list, but I could only add 6 because it was telling me, I need to make more space. And I was like, make more space? What are you talking about? And so I tried a few times, and then it dawned on me, okay, you can only have so many different ones. Yeah.
Exactly. So it's a capacity issue. So yeah, you have to. So it looks like Kevin's got 2. It seems like you probably need more than 1, and that was my biggest gripe, and I was trying to figure out a way to solve that problem. Honestly, that's why I didn't buy one. Is because like I've been, trying to. What I've done is I use an encrypted flash drive of my own, but and I don't really want to give this as advice because I'm not sure if this is a good idea or not. That's what I've been doing. I use an encrypted flash drive, and I just store my paper wallet information on there. And the way I do it is like I'm like super secret. Like I turn off my internet before I generate. I'm like some secret society guy when it comes to like how I set it up. Just because I don't know if it's right or not, honestly. So I'm being as careful as I can be. Because I don't like the fact that I got the thing's like $70, right? And it only stores like 6. So I am trying to actually actively figure out a solution for this. So there's that. But for the time being, I kind of do.
I'm right with you, Mike.
So anyway, but yeah. So
yeah, I'm right with you. Every time I turn on my computer, I do a full computer scan with the Norton before I even log on or turn on my Chrome.
Yeah. So as far as which wallet's better, I don't really know. I haven't done much research into it. I don't know if y'all have a preference. Y'all seem to all have ledgers. So is that just like, was that on purpose, or like, I don't know, was everybody just like, y'all just clicked the right, y'all flipped the coin and all got heads? Like, I don't know, but it seems like.
Personally, I've seen so many people have it. That's why I got it.
Okay, so yeah, that's the thing. So,
and it was the cheapest of the majority of them out there.
Yeah. So yeah. So. Exactly. So that's the thing. Like I'm actually trying to look into a better way to do this than what there's currently, because that seems like those wallets aren't that big. Like there's no way that 6 wallets take up a full hard drive. Like they're cutting corners somewhere. That's my opinion. I mean, the security is probably the most important part, which it definitely is. But come on, look, this flash drive right here is like 6 gigs, okay? Like, and it's like the only reason it's so big is because they put a Yoda on it. Like, come on, dude. You can't put flash memory in that thing. Like, they're cutting corners somewhere. I think they put a focus on security, which is super cool, but come on, dude. Like, storage space is cheap nowadays. Like, give me a break. Like, anyway, it's like when you go to a store.
Nah, you cutting
like,
into their profits,
man. Look, that's why I'm gonna make a hardware wallet and like kill these dudes' profits, because I'm gonna actually give y'all something that's worth it. Yeah. All right. That's my soapbox. You get one or two. I give 1 or 2 soapboxes a day. So that's mine for the day. But let's see. Yeah. So there's that. Me and Lamar have actually kind of been talking about that a little bit, because he's super into that too. So I might actually send him, talk to him one day and be like, look, dude, these things suck, and we need to make better wallets, because I'm sure between me and him, we can figure something out. So yeah, I'm actually seriously thinking about a way to fix this problem, because the only reason I haven't bought it is because I can't really get behind it, honestly. And then, yeah, so, and Terrence says he uses Jax. We were talking about Jax. I think Jax is pretty cool. So, but yeah, so I don't know, like, don't do what I'm saying, because, like I said, I kind of ghetto rigged it up. And, you know, like, if somebody gets, if I'm wrong, like, don't use my advice. Use what people selling as a encrypted device for storing crypto. Until I actually make one of those, don't do what I say. Do it the people who actually make the stuff. so yeah. But yeah, I think I'm fine. I mean, I'm taking that risk myself, but I think it's fine. So, but I'm sure some people are probably like, Mike's crazy, don't listen to him. So, you know, at that point, it kind of might become personal opinion, but I'm not sure. But anyway, so, you ready to roll, Len?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's get it. So you have my Ether wallet already set up, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm assuming what you do at that point is you can go to my Ether wallet, and then, like, while you have your ledger plugged in, you can just kind of click this and then connect, right? You've done this before, I'm assuming. And yeah, so and then what happens? It just basically shows the wallet info.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So
I've got one of the addresses I was using the last time we were trading LUV.
Yeah. So I actually put up a new contract because I that might have been the one we went. It might be the same one. I don't. It's been up for like at least a week or so. Yeah, that's the newest one that I just put up in the chat, or I should put it to. I'm sorry, I always accidentally put it to all panelists. Put it in it to everybody. So everybody, this is the contract address. If you've already been ahead and you kind of already know kind of where we're going with setting up the LUV token, you can go ahead and just use this if y'all don't already have the most recent address. I'm guessing that most people don't, because there's only like 9 users on this one. But this was I fixed a bug that we found the other day. I think Doyle found it. I can't remember exactly who found it. But basically, I fixed it, and so this is the new bug fixed token. So this is the one that's probably going to take us to the live network. So yeah. So I'm more than likely not going to take that down. So everybody here, this is the contract address, the one that I posted in the chat, and just keep that one until we go live. And Len just sent me his public address, so that's for your ledger.
Yes, sir.
So it's basically simple as that. So like you have a ledger, you plug it in. You can do basically the same functionality as it's basically plug and play at that point. Like I can use my MetaMask, which is what I've been doing, view wallet info, and it tells you everything you need to know. I can interface with my LUV token, which I'll show y'all, but I'm assuming it's going to be the same thing. It just, instead, you do, let me go back. Oh, come on, dude. Instead, you do Ledger Wallet and then connect to Ledger Wallet instead of connect to MetaMask like what I did. And it should give you the similar interface. Am I right, Len? All right, cool. So yeah, so it's a similar interface, and so basically at that point, it's the same as anything else. So I guess the steps are as follows. Set up your ledger, obviously, you know, do all the fine security stuff that Kevin and Curtis were talking about, and, you know, to some extent I did as well. And then once you have everything set up, you set it up with your, you should have an Ethereum wallet in your ledger, and that address is the address that, if you're looking in the chat, Len's public, LUV public Addy, I think, basically that's his ledger wallet address. And at that point, you know, it's all the same thing. So I can go ahead and add him. Oh yeah, here we go. I can go ahead and add Len's account, and hold up, what did I do? Reject that. I can go ahead and set Len's account up. And set that, submit, and in a second, once this goes through, Len should have 1,000 LUV. So it's simple as that. So the whole point of this whole series that we're showing is that, you know, because we're talking about Ethereum wallets, basically my Ether wallet is a good way to interface with all of your Ethereum needs. So you can use your Trezor wallet as long as there's an Ethereum ERC20 compliant wallet on any of your devices. It could be a phone app, it could be a MetaMask account, it could be a wallet generated in my Ether wallet, it could be a paper wallet. Any wallet you have, as long as you have an address, you can use ERC20 compliant tokens. And generally with the way it works with ICOs is that you have a contract address, which is basically what I posted in the chat, and you sign up for the buy-in, and they'll send you the contract address, and they'll say, send Ether to this contract, and then you'll get your tokens. So with LUV, since you're not, you know, sending Ether to us, basically you have to get added some sort of way. So that's why I go through my little process. But this is automated. We're just working on the front end for it. So I think that went through. Let me check. Yeah, I think it went through. So you should have 1,000 LUV now, Lynn. And the way you can check.
I got it.
Oh, nice. All right. So yeah, it's as simple as that, guys. So yeah, we're still using testnet, Clarence. We're still using Robson testnet. And basically, we'll have a bigger party and a live announcement when we go to LiveNet, and then basically everybody will switch over. And so the beauty of it is, you know, we're playing around with these tokens. So I was worried about people cluttering their MetaMask, but when you go to mainnet, all this stuff disappears. Wait, hold up. I thought it disappeared. Oh, wait, no, it doesn't. Yikes. I have to eat my words. But that is why, either way, that is why I kind of recommended that people generate like a wallet separate for this, because, you know, You don't want a junk wallet on here, like, because it's going to be a different contract address, the live one. And you can delete them in my Ether wallet, which I guess what I'll say is that I kind of think my Ether wallet is a better tool now that I've played with both of them. Yeah, you can. I would use this more than I would MetaMask now that we're actually there and we're kind of talking about it. And I've played with both of them extensively. I use MetaMask for development purposes, and y'all don't necessarily need that. You have more control here because I can like go to my MetaMask, and if I don't want, like, this is testnet LUV, I can literally delete it and re-add it. So you won't see it anymore. It's not cluttering up the thing, and I should be able to just paste this back in. Whoa, what did I do? I should be able to just paste the contract back in and re-add it. So let's do that.
That's what I did.
Yeah, so exactly. So you can delete it and then just paste it back in. So I feel like my Ether wallet might be better than MetaMask. MetaMask is still beta software, and so it's kind of buggy. And I mean, as far as like, you know, security goes, like we've been talking about security so much, like, you know, why use a beta thing on something that is real money at, you know, if we're really talking about it, you're dealing with real money. So why would I wouldn't use a beta password holder. You know what I'm saying? So there's that. I think Mu is pretty good. And so
Mike,
yeah,
I was able to figure out what the problem was.
nice.
So when I reset it, I had to download the Bitcoin onto my Nano Ledger. That's why I wasn't syncing.
Okay.
So now I can go to the wallet. But what I want to know is, can you walk me through my Ether wallet so you can send me some love?
Yeah, man. All right. So you got your Ethereum wallet already set up on your ledger. So you should already know your I mean, yeah, and it's plugged in, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, so you just go to view wallet info.
Time out.
Yeah.
What's up?
Do you, Charles, do you have an account with my Ether wallet right now? Or do you need to set that up?
You talking to me, Kevin?
Yeah, I'm sorry, Curtis. Yeah. Do you have a my Ether wallet already set up?
I had one set up, but I don't remember what it was. I don't know if I have to do a new one.
Okay, if you do a new my Ether wallet, you need to do that. Well, this is for everyone. When you start up and to create a my Ether wallet, you need to do that in private, because once you go through some of the second or third step, it's gonna show you both keys, your private key and the public key.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So he's actually not. This is my screen that's getting shared. It's not his screen. So yeah, I feel what you're saying. I don't know if you actually, because you have an address on the Ledger wallet already, right?
I have the
Yes.
the symbol.
So I don't think you have to set up a because this thing, when you set this up here, this is a whole new wallet. This has nothing to do with the Ledger. If you want, you should already have your wallet set up, and you can just go to view wallet info right here, and you should just be able to like connect.
I'm going through the steps. Create new wallet, enter a password.
Well, you don't have to do that. That's what I'm trying. You're using that? You doing that on your Ledger?
On the website, my Ether wallet.
Yeah, I don't think you have to do that. So just click. You see all the way almost to the end. It says view wallet info.
Yeah.
Click that.
Okay. All right.
All right, and then you should see Ledger wallet as a selection.
Yep.
All right, now click connect to Ledger wallet, and it should just run it.
Okay.
You shouldn't have any problems. And then basically we're the same at that point. except for you're going through a ledger and I'm going through MetaMask.
All right, let's see.
If he does that, Mike, what Curtis should see when he does that is a screen pop up saying select basically which wallet he wants to use. Ledger, ETH, ETC, Trezor, and so he would pick in this case the Ledger ETH.
Yeah.
Okay.
Connect.
So it said error code 5, open the Ethereum application. Okay. So I got to open that on the hard wallet.
Yeah, you probably got to install that.
Yeah.
I had the symbol up on the little screen.
You got to open it.
Okay. I got to try to get
So
back.
I think some people are asking for the contract number. I'm going to post it up again. And let me see. So, and let me make sure I check the Facebook, because I remember I didn't check Facebook last time. So I don't want to neglect those guys. And I'm going to, you know, post the contract address in the Facebook Live as well, and probably pin it if I can.
Okay, so I got it says select HD derivation path, unlock your wallet.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So it's showing my address. It doesn't show the private key. It shows the print paper wallet. So I'm on that screen with the 2 squares, the QR code and the black square.
Huh? You're doing.
You're on my Ether wallet.
Huh?
You're on my Ether wallet. It sounds like you're trying to set up my Ether wallet.
Yeah. I was trying to get the LUV coins into the hard wallet, the Nano Ledger.
Yeah, you need to print that off. Yeah, I thought that would happen, Mike. He needs to set up an account with my Ether wallet for them to actually work with each other.
Yeah, I see that. Oh, so you mean like, huh? Yeah, I'm flying blind here, dude. I don't really know. I've never done this before. So you're saying that he has to go through this?
In order for my Ether wallet. Yeah, for my Ether wallet and for the Nano S to work with each other, you have to have a my Ether account, and then it links the two together.
Okay.
Exactly. Yep.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, do that then. So basically, I mean, and what is that? So you're just creating it while you have the Nano plugged in?
I did it separate because I'm scary. I don't want nobody knowing something more than I do and seeing what I'm doing.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess what I'm saying is that like, so does that get created in the device or does it get created from this web app? Like, let's see. Oh wait, hold up.
Okay.
You know
what I did.
I did. Just go to the source. What are you gonna say? I'm sorry.
Yeah, what I did is I set up my Ether wallet. I already had set up my my Nano S, but this morning I set up my Ether wallet. And once I finished setting my Ether wallet and got all my private keys and stuff, then I connected the two together. And like Len was saying, once I did that, the screen popped up and they give you 4 different Ether wallet addresses. And so I just picked the first one on top, and then that's when I started sending stuff back and forth between my Nano and my Ether wallet, just so I know exactly what I'm doing.
So let me say this. When you're looking at the Ledger app site, they have a Ledger wallet manager, Ethereum manager. Is this a way to do this? Can you just like install this app and then it'll have Ethereum set up and then you just send that address?
You need to have, yes, I need to, in order to set up your actual Nano itself, you need to download those Chrome, well, for me, I need to download those Chrome wallets onto the Nano in order to start it up.
Okay. So maybe that's something you got to do.
See,
Curtis.
the program is in the Nano. The program is in the Nano Web.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
the program is in the Nano Web. But
did you do that already, Curtis?
No, I just did, did excuse me, the top one. I didn't do the Ethereum one.
Maybe that's what you got to do. You got to install the Ethereum one, and then it should probably work. I'm assuming because it needs software, I guess, to interface with the MetaMask. I mean, with the My Ether wallet.
Right.
So that makes sense.
yes.
Okay.
So yeah, go ahead and do that, and I'll show some more love to the chat. Let's see.
It's like you got a new pair of shoes, and the shoes is in the box, which is the Nano. But in order to wear the shoes, you got to open the box. And in order to open the box, you have to download the wallet on the app.
Right.
So yeah, the contract address is out. Okay. So Barry asked if there's a way to safely store them off the exchange. So he said basically some of the Jarvis picks aren't supported. So some of the Jarvis picks are ERC20 tokens. So I will say that. So maybe they are supported. But second, the way to do that is with paper wallets. So you would look at your respective coin, the coin you're trying to store offline, off the exchange, and look for their wallets. They should have the wallet that they support for their token or coin. If the tokens are basically used on a platform, so the platform wallet would actually be the means of storing those. So the biggest platform wallet is ERC20, so that's why we're paying so much attention to Ethereum. But yeah, like you just go to that website and they should have a wallet for their thing if they're reputable. And Jarvis tokens are pretty reputable. Jarvis picks are pretty reputable. So, each one of them, you just go to their website and they should have a wallet, or they should be able to point you in the direction to a paper wallet. And so, like for the example as what we're doing here, you can use My Ether wallet to generate paper wallets. Okay, I need a password. And like I said, I'm not being secure about this because I don't really care. This is like trash. This is like test wallets for me. But this is your private key. You don't want nobody to know that. And then this is your paper wallet. So this is literally your wallet. You can I store these on an encrypted flash drive, and then I just kind of store them away and then never open them again until I need them. But you just store it somewhere safe. That's the most important part. But yeah, so if there's no hardware wallet support, which sucks, you kind of have to just go with the paper wallets or something like that. So that's how you do that. Yeah, and so a lot of it is basically people sending me their addresses. So I'm gonna start passing out some love, and yeah, and so let's see.
I was gonna say also, Mike, to help Curtis out, when he'll know when he has got the right applications downloaded from the Ledger website, because on his Chrome application, he'll be able to click on, there should be like a square to the left that says apps, where you can click on and see what apps Chrome actually has as extensions.
Yeah.
And the Bitcoin and Ethereum Ledger wallet should show up in there. Then he should be able to get on to My Ether wallet and connect to his Nano.
Yeah.
I see the Chrome app with the Ethereum,
Okay. Yep.
So now won't let me sync the app with my hard wallet unless I got to go to my Ether wallet.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
So once you have the app installed, I mean, if I'm correct,
Yep.
you should be able to just go to my Ether wallet and I didn't even read the instructions. You should be able to just go to my Ether wallet and link up. It'd probably help if I read the instructions.
Yeah. You gotta open up the app, the Chrome extension app, and then you gotta go to your Nano and open it up in the Nano.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I was trying to sync it from the Chrome extension app and the Nano, but now I'm having the same issue like with the Bitcoin wallet where it won't sync.
Huh.
But I was
Did
able
you
to sync.
when you opened it up on the app, and then did you open it up on your Nano S? Like go to the Ethereum symbol and click both buttons, and then go down to the settings and hit the, I think, what was it? The oh man, what was the name of the terminology that they use?
Is the contract data or browse support?
And what's the other one that it says?
Browser
support.
Okay. Hit yes or no.
Yes.
Okay, nothing happened there. Let me hit no. Okay, I had to hit no.
It's not showing up on the app?
After I hit no, it popped up. Select Ethereum chain to use, Ethereum Classic or Ethereum.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, you want Ethereum.
All right, now it's open.
Yay.
Nice. So
Okay.
your Muse working?
Yeah.
Whee! All right. So push send me your address in the chat, and I'll start passing out love. And yeah, and then we can get the ball rolling. So we fumbled a bit, guys, but you know, that's the beauty of it. We're learning this as we go, and that's the way I personally like tutorials where the guy actually makes mistakes, because you know, when I watch tutorials and somebody just has a perfect run, and that never happens in real life. So and you learn more from mistakes. So you know, or from figuring out, because I'm sure y'all are gonna run into some issues like this, and you know, now you can look and say, oh yeah, it's not just a bunch of guys who don't know what they're doing fumbling around. Yeah, that's partially true, but but we're we're learning from it. So you know, I mean, Curtis now knows how to use his ledger, and you know,
Yeah.
there's no problem with him figuring that out on Facebook Live, so y'all can figure it out too, because that's troubleshooting. Like that's a skill that, you know, is more important than a list of instructions. You know, because like, you know, a lot of things I've learned from, you know, different theoretical classes that I've taken, like physics and stuff. Theory is good in the textbook, but that's not how it works in real life. So, you know, you can model it, you can plan it out, but you're gonna find some curveballs. So that's the most important thing with all this stuff, is to troubleshoot, figure it out. So good job, Curtis. We got you running, man.
Thank you.
T-Mac makes a good point for Curtis. Make sure you're on the right network.
Oh yeah.
The Robston.
Yeah, so make sure you're on Robston Testnet. So that's right here.
Hold on, let me make it bigger so I can see.
And I'm gonna start
What's
giving.
that?
And
I just copied the address on the Chrome app.
I mean, yeah, it's the same address. So just put that address in the chat. That's all you gotta do.
I did.
Okay, so I'm gonna start scouring through the chat, and I'm gonna start giving people love. and I'll answer the rest of these questions real quick.
Now, what's the network ropes then? That's the same thing as in the Chrome app.
Yep, Robson Testnet.
Okay.
So so while I'm adding people, I can answer some questions as well. Chris says, are you aware of wallets that hold coins/tokens that are not ERC20? So like there's a wallet, if you got Neo platform stuff, which I'm pretty sure most of us don't, because Neo's kind of just getting started with that. There's a Neon wallet. I'm trying to think. You know, I know Stellar has like a kind of wallet thing set up. Basically, most tokens, if they're reputable, have a wallet, so you can just do that, and you know, just do your research. Like if you buy a hardware wallet, they have information about those, like what they support. So if you have a coin that you want absolutely to put in a hardware storage, look that up before you buy it. It's basically just Google searching and researching what the product you want has and offers. And like I said, all these tokens should have some sort of paper wallet support. So you can just go to their website and check that out. So yeah.
Let me ask you this, Mike. So you're sending LUV tokens.
Yeah. Well, I'm setting people up so they can get initialized with 1,000 LUV.
Okay. So when I give you the address, you're what, initializing it?
Yeah. Basically, the way it works is that, you know, like I was saying with the way contracts work, like I was saying about like ICOs, is usually you end up sending them some Ether, and then they give you a token. So since you're not sending Ether for the LUV token, there's got to be some way to initialize the transaction. So what will happen is basically we're going to have some way to interface with the actual web app, which is probably why MetaMask is necessary. And that will authenticate your address to the LUV network. And so once the website is all set up and perfect, your stuff will set up, and then you'll automatically get 1,000 LUV when you click a button that says like sign me up.
Okay, so I won't actually. How will I know? Okay, so I won't see anything in my wallet right now.
Well, not until I add you. So I guess I'm going down the list right now. But yeah, once I add you, so Terrence sent me his address. Let me add Terrence. Basically, right now we're doing it manually because the site's not fully up. But once we're done with the site and all the different apps and stuff that's going with it, this should all be automated, and you won't have to ever worry about this again.
So where will I see this in my ETH account on the Chrome app?
So you're interfacing with your ledger through My Ether wallet right now, right?
Right.
So yeah, you should see it in once I set you up. You should be able. You might have to add the token, but once you see it, once I add you, you should see it pretty much immediately.
Oh, it's not. No, my correction. It's not on My Ether wallet. It's through, but on the Chrome app that I'm looking at. I don't think I set up My Ether wallet yet.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if I go view wallet info, ledger wallets, connect to ledger. Let's see what happens.
So there's that one I just added. That was Rodney Henderson. I just got you set up. Let me go back and get Terrence again because I think I lost.
Hey, when you get done with that, Mike, refresh my memory about how one goes about replenishing their Ether so they can send LUV.
Oh yeah, okay.
Can't forget that part.
So that's another reason that we're using MetaMask, because MetaMask has support with the Robson testnet. So you can go here if you're in here. So the way that it works is you can buy Ether in real life. If it was on the real network, this link would send you to like Coinbase or something else. But when you click this, it'll send you to the Robson test faucet. And that is basically a test mining network that validates all the transactions on the testnet and generates Ether from, basically that's how that works. So for people to test their code, you're allowed to get up to like 10 Ether. So you just go here and you click request Ether. And I just basically got 2 Ether. And yeah, once that goes through, I'll have 2 more Ether. So I'll have 6.99 Ether. And yeah, you can just do that. So everybody who's just set up their account or doesn't have any Ether for this purpose, you're gonna need to basically have like 1 Ether, just because the transaction does skim a little bit of Ether to run it. So so you need some Ether to play around with this right now. And yeah, we're actually kind of looking into the ramifications of that on the LiveNet. I think it'll be fine. But let me see something. So yeah, but yeah, for now, since we're testing and the price of Ether is like super inflated on this network, you know, and also just the way that you send it, which is something we haven't really nailed down yet, the exact numbers. You can basically control how much your transaction costs. So I'm trying to do it requires a little bit of math. I'm trying to do some math and find the best solution for sends, because I'm trying to optimize the process. So, but for now, you just want to have like 1 Ether, so we don't really care how much the transactions cost. So you can send stuff back and forth. So yeah. So did that answer your question, Len?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. So yeah.
I have a question.
I think I set up Terrence. I set up a couple people. And let's see who's next. Barry Wayne. Let me.
So do you have to send it from the faucet?
Yeah, so you get an Ether from the faucet. So you just click buy in MetaMask. And so, I mean, that doesn't really apply to you, because if you're using the ledger. I'm not really sure like how the ledger works with testnet. I'm assuming it works the same, but yeah. I mean, because Len, you're using testnet right now, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so you can get Ether the same way, I'm assuming. But yeah, that faucet basically gives you a free Ether to play with, or at a time, and it'll give you up to 10. That was like the limit, and then it's like, nah, you greedy. That's literally what it told me. So yeah, it literally said user is greedy. Like I could do that right now. It'll tell me that. Like, let's see, I'm at almost.
So this is testnet.com, testnet.io.
Oh no, so the Robson testnet faucet is faucet.metamask.io.
Okay, so I need to set up a MetaMask. I set up the MetaMask, but I haven't went through the process of actually opening an account on MetaMask.
Yeah, so this uses MetaMask.
But I did the Chrome.
Obviously, you would have Ether, you know, sent on your ledger, like real Ether. So you wouldn't have to worry about this. But basically, yeah, this thing uses MetaMask. And that's the reason I'm using MetaMask for development purposes, because it interfaces. So my Ether wallet doesn't interface with web pages, right? It is a web page. The MetaMask is a plugin, so when you go to different web pages, it'll talk to the web page, and it'll send data to it. And that's how these pages interact with MetaMask, which goes back to the whole security thing of with MetaMask, if you're going to pages that you don't want to touch your Ether wallet, you would just sign out because that locks it. And that's super important because you see I'm like all over the place. All this stuff is development stuff, but if I was at like sketchy.com, you know, or something where I didn't want them interfacing with my Robson or with my MetaMask, you just gotta log out. So.
Okay, well that means I need to get me a MetaMask so I could get that because I'm not about to use my Ether that I paid for to be tested.
Well, you're not. So that's the thing. Well, so you're on testnet, so you're not even touching real Ether.
Right.
It won't even allow you to make the transaction.
Okay.
But yeah, I wouldn't play with Ether. I'm using, if you notice, I'm using all development wallets, not my real wallets. That's why I'm super lax with my private keys, and I'm doing everything that I'm telling y'all not to do because I don't care because it's a fake wallet, and I'm just gonna trash it when I'm done developing anyway. So I don't care if anybody knows my test wallet private key because you can troll me and play with my development code all you want. I'm just making another trash wallet, you know. So I understand your concern, and that's why I'm trying to tell everybody really legit, like, to do it the right way and, you know, set up wallets you don't care about when you're playing with testnet stuff, which most people won't generally be doing. But also, yeah. Anyway, I think Curtis said he got to roll out. So, all right, Curtis, thanks for coming through. And he learned something today. Yeah, he learned something today. So that was all worth it. So, yeah. Nah, he's fun. I like playing with y'all. So yeah, so basically, yeah, I understand your concern, and you probably want to use MetaMask. This tutorial was just kind of trying to show people how to use the Ledger wallet with the stuff, and basically, I mean, in a nutshell, we did that, you know. But like I said, if you're using the test network, you don't have to worry about anything because that's not real money. That's all fake money. That's why they're giving it away like, you know, by the tens, because nobody gives away 10 Ether. I'm just going to tell you that right now. You know, if you know anybody giving away 10 Ether, you need to, like, put me in contact with them because I want some.
Oh, I know a whole lot of people. Ask everybody who's selling Ether right now because they scared.
You was talking about that earlier. People that freak out and sell their coins too early are basically giving it away to us at discount rates. Yeah, hold on, man. Just hold on to your tokens for life. And these are long-term investments, so we're looking for them dips. I know Kevin's looking for some dips, so you know I'm looking for.
Hey, it don't even have to be a dip. Like I said, I tell people all the time, I'm real with it. I'm not gonna lie to you. If you scared and you want to sell it, holler at me. Give me your address. I'll send you some. You send it to me. We all good. We happy.
Yeah. I'm adding Otis Bruce to the network. So let's see, submit. And a bunch of these people, so pretty much everybody I added should have 1,000 love now. So the way to see that, if you don't already know, is to go to your My Ether wallet. You can go to View Wallet Info and use your Ether tool of choice. I'm using MetaMask, but you can just as easily use like the Ledger wallet, the Trezor wallet. your, other forms of wallets, your address, whatever, it'll take it and it can use it. But I'm using MetaMask. So what you do is you go to your Mu and you type in the contract address, which I'll post up again. I'll post this up in the chat. Boom. And there you go. And so then you just take the contract address. Get rid of that. I don't need that. I don't need that. And then you just paste it right here. Boom. And then your symbol will be capital LUV and 0 decimals. And then boom, 1,700 loves. So this was still the love I got. So yeah, everybody just start. There are addresses being posted around in the chat. So I've added people. I think Doyle, you've already been added. I'll add you again, but I think you're already added. And basically, people just can play around and send love. Like I said, this is the contract that's going to probably take us to live and to the live token. So you shouldn't have to really worry about the abandonment issues of me, dropping the contract. If I do, like I said, this is still development, so there's still a chance that I will do that, but I don't think it will happen anytime soon. So y'all can play around with this as much as you want. Michelle sent me her address and Clarence, so I'm gonna add y'all, and y'all can send around. So, and I'm just gonna keep adding people, and when they ask, and so the whole goal of Love Token is, like I said, to practice sending it around and getting comfortable with using your respective wallets and things like that. So yeah, somebody's Michelle's saying send me your address. So I will push up my address in the chat. And boom. There you go. So yeah, I just posted up my address. So if y'all want to send me love, feel free. I'm gonna answer some of these questions while y'all pass around some love, and then if there are any more questions, I'll answer that. And I think we're probably good to go here. So let's see. Can you resend the contract address? So yeah, I did that. Not sure if I asked the question right. Is there some auto conversion for coins available on Ether to Bitcoin if the coin is available on both exchanges? I don't really, let me see. Oh, so basically, I guess you're asking, can you convert it, ERC20 token directly to Bitcoin? Yes and no. You have to go through an exchange. It's no auto conversion, and you can't convert a token to Ether. The whole, you're basically paying for the token, and then the token will at some point have an exchange rate. It might not be out of the gate, but basically you can sell it for Ether. So yeah, you can sell and then there's 0x, which I don't know if that's up and running yet, but that's basically a ERC20 exchange. It's a decentralized ERC20 exchange, so it's all for ERC20 tokens. So and then yeah, but I don't think there's really an auto conversion of tokens per se until it hits an exchange. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Terrence raised his hand, so maybe he wants to chime in on that. Let me see.
You hear me?
Yeah.
So actually on like a Jax wallet, there's shapeshift. So you can, instead of selling your coin, you can convert it from one coin or token to other.
Huh. So like meaning like, oh, convert the tokens?
Token, I think you can go as long as shapeshift supports it. For instance, I needed some Ethereum to send some salt coin to someone. So what I did, I took one of my tokens and went through shapeshift and picked the coin or the token I wanted to transfer it to, and automatically converted that token to Ethereum.
Okay, cool. Yeah, because what I've seen in those tokens is there is an exchange rate you can build into the token, and you know obviously that changes as time goes on. But your initial you can. So I don't see why not you can't sell it back for Ether. I just haven't tried to because I just.
I think on Shapeshift you can transfer it to whatever coins or tokens that it supports. So I've never tried it from Ether to Bitcoin or from like Salt to Bitcoin, but I believe it has that capability.
Yeah, it does because Shapeshift.io is what is also used by Exodus, the desktop wallet, and I've done that a number of times. Ether to Salt, Ether to Vertcoin, or something like that. There's a number of coins that you can exchange between in the Exodus and or Jax wallets. Yep.
Nice. Okay. Well, cool. Learn something new every day. All right. So yeah, so you can use Shapeshift. I'm gonna actually look into that. Try to find out how that works and why.
It's a pretty sweet feature. It saves you like time.
Yeah, that's awesome. And it probably cuts down on transaction fees too. So yeah, there's that. So everybody's pushed up their account address. I have 1,800 love, so thanks to whoever sent me some love. And y'all just keep sharing love and passing it around. And like I said, the contract's up. I'm not taking it down for a while. So y'all can just play with this outside of the network. I mean, I don't have to be here. And yeah, you should be good to go. So
I have a question though. It was on MetaMask, it was showing I had some love from last time. But my Ether wallet was showing 0. MetaMask showed like 380. So, but when you actually, so that's my daughter back to time. But when you actually, put me back, I guess in the system, it showed up. I show 1,000, and I still show the same 380.
Well, it's probably because it's a different contract. That's probably the old contract, and that's why I was saying like I don't want to clutter up like people's real wallets. But because in Mu you can delete it. I don't really know if you can delete it in MetaMask yet. And all it is just like an icon, you know. So it's not like it just can get confusing when you have 4 love tokens on your MetaMask.
That makes sense.
But yeah, that's from the old contract. So it's not going to show the change.
Gotcha. Thanks.
Cool. Yeah, so people are posting up their accounts. Yeah, so that's awesome. And y'all just keep playing around and passing it out. And I think that that's basically it. If anybody has any questions, y'all can ask them. But I think we're pretty much good to go. Okay, cool. Well, thanks everybody for coming out, and have a good night. Thanks, Lynn, for being good support and helping us out.
Yeah, this was fun.
All right, and thanks, Terrence, for talking about Shapeshift.
All right, my pleasure.
All right, y'all. So I'm gonna end it, and then y'all have a good night.
All right, good night, everyone.
Cool.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.